Mayor Doer, are you ready to call the meeting to order?
I am.
Okay, great.
I am.
So we will call to order the special meeting of the Reno City Council for Friday, June 21st, 2024, and it is 2:06.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. And good afternoon as well. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance, and I'd like to call on J.W. Hodge to lead us in the pledge. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. All right, Madam Clerk, could you call the roll, please?
Thank you, Madam Vice Mayor. Councilmember Breckus?
Here.
Doer?
Here.
Martinez?
Here.
Ebert?
Here.
Taylor?
Here.
Reese, absent at this time. Sheevy, absent at this time. Vice Mayor Doer, you do have a quorum of the Reno City Council.
All right. All right, thank you very much. And then we'll open up public comment. And do we have any public comment?
If I might just read my disclaimer here
Sure.
really quick. Members of the public may hear, observe, and provide public comment virtually by registering through the following link, which can be found on reno.gov/meetings, https://reno.gov/COUNCIL06-21-24. It should be noted for those in the audience that comments are to be addressed to the mayor and council as a whole. Comments heard under this item will be limited to 3 minutes per person and may pertain to matters both on and off the council's agenda. Council may not take action upon any matter not agendized on today's agenda. When you're called on for public comment, please state your name for the record and begin speaking. The timer will begin when you say your name, and you will be afforded 3 minutes. For those participating in chambers, in accordance with Council Rule 6.3.11, while in this room, please be respectful. Disruptive behavior from audience members like clapping, yelling, whistling, etc., which impede the meeting, may result in a warning issued by the presiding officer. If this behavior continues, you may be removed from chambers. If you're an attendee in the Zoom meeting and would like to make public comment, please raise your hand at this time. Madam Vice Mayor, we do not have any public comment registered today for this meeting. However, we did receive some general public comment not directly associated with any item on today's agenda. Those have been distributed to the Reno City Council. 3 letters of support and 8 letters of a concern for a total of 11 comments. And with that, we're moving into item A4, approval of the agenda.
All right, great, thank you. And let me ask, on approval of the agenda, are there any questions or comments on the agenda by council? And let me ask also J.W. Hodge if there's any recommendations to move or change any items.
There are no changes and no recommendations to move anything at this time.
Okay, and any questions or comments by anyone? All right, well, I'm looking for a motion to approve the agenda.
Move.
All right, from Councilmember Breckus, looking for a second.
I'll second.
All right, from Councilmember Ebert, all in favor, please say aye.
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 Any, good, any opposed? All right, motion passes unanimously. We're moving on to item B1. I think this is you, Madam Clerk. Let me just say, do we have any comment on this item?
We have none registered. If you're in Zoom and would like to make public comment, please raise your hand. Madam Vice Mayor, we have no public comment on this item.
Okay, and just to recap, this is the staff report for the city council and city manager canvass of returns and declaration of results from the June 11th, 2024 City of Reno primary election. So tell us a little bit about, I know we got a report from the interim registrar of voters at the county. Madam Clerk.
Correct. So this is more just procedural and administrative process outlined in NRS 293 and 293C. So essentially, it's just required by this body to approve or certify the election results that have been provided by our vendor, if you will, the Washoe County Registrar of Voters. So the report has been distributed to you here. Everybody should have a paper copy as well. Additionally, it should be noted that yesterday, while there were audits being completed by the Washoe County Registrar of Voter, they noticed that some of the cured ballots were accounted for but not counted into the result. And so they were able to make that correction, and they made a new distribution last night around 8 o'clock, updated the totals onto the website at the same time. And so the results that you have in front of you are the final, unofficial until you guys certify it, but the final results.
Okay. And can you tell us, do you know if it changed the outcome of any race? I reviewed all of this yesterday before that.
It did not. Nope. There was, I think it was a very small number of cured ballots that had just not been counted in, so I don't know that it had any large impact on any of the numbers.
Okay. I mean, some numbers changed, but not enough to change the results.
Correct.
Okay. That's what I want to know. Let me ask if there are any comments or questions from any of our council members on the results. Okay, I just want to say I appreciated the timeliness with which it was done. In comparison to some past years, I think the process where counties were allowed to start counting the morning of the voting, the primary day, facilitated posting the results a little quicker than, for example, 2 years ago. I know that we were waiting for days.
Yep.
While ballots came in, which we still need to do by law, wait 4 days after the primary. And I think that fourth day was last Friday. Is that right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So, but results were available quite quickly, and it seemed to be the majority of results.
Yeah, so the primary difference was that they were able to start tabulating the early votes, whereas to your point, last year, they were not able to start tabulations at all or processing ballots until the close of the election. So there was a change made from the Secretary of State that allowed registrars or county clerks to start counting the early vote earlier.
Excuse me. All right. Well, with that, excuse me, with that said, just give me a second. With that said, I just wonder if we have any, geez, gonna have to give me another second. All right, with that said, do we have any further discussion or comments on this item?
Ready for the question?
All right, I'm looking for a motion, please.
Move.
All right, motion from Councilmember Breckus
I'll second.
and second from Councilmember Ebert. And any questions or comments from those online? All right, all in favor, please say aye.
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 All right, any opposed? All right, motion passes unanimously. And we are now on to item C, public comment again, final public comment. And again, Madam Clerk, I'm asking if you have received any public comment.
Thank you, Madam Vice Mayor. We've not received any additional public comment. We do not have any hands raised in Zoom. So we're closing item C, public comment, moving on to item D, motion to adjourn.
Okay, can I get a motion, please?
Move.
All right.
Second.
Councilmember Breckus move, Councilmember Ebert second. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion passes unanimously. We appreciate everybody's attendance today, and congratulations on another well-conducted election. All right, goodbye.
Thank you.